Hey folks, it's me. I don't like looking at my stupid, ugly face in all my videos, but this is annoying because now I'm breathing my own air. We're gonna have to find a balance here. Um, I would like to be a VTuber, but I can't afford it. I tried it, and I don't have the hardware to do that. So I'm being gate kept from the medium of expressing myself that everybody else gets to do. W- uh, this isn't about that though. I feel like making a few more serious videos of talking because I got all the crazy lingering loose thoughts that were just hanging around um, out and now I'd like to talk about all the stupid annoying other paranoid fantasies that I have. um, this one is the Luke Smith character, the Luke Smith, just your average everyday internet guy, troller guy who's on the CIA payroll, obviously. Um, that guy made a strange comment, um, which is that he doesn't believe in dreams and he just ignores them and hopes they go away. Um, his basic premise is that he is a orthodox, believing Christian Orthodox, I believe is his philosophy, and in that practice, and I find this with um, similar in most Orthodox practices. It pretty much is the heterodox to explore dreams and find validity in that. Um, which I find it kind of odd because then if you don't pay attention to the messages in your dream, then that is your channel to the subconscious. And how else is God sending you messages um, other than the bridge between the subconscious and waking state, which is dreams? So there is the waking state, and then there is dreaming, and then there's your subconscious, where all the subconscious symbols are that it's God, and you don't pay attention to the messages filtered through here, and you don't understand them in the waking world. So how exactly are you do you plan on communicating with your lordship, sir? mm, mm, I never understood. In many practices, they say in the highest realms you have to get rid of dreams. Even then, you'll get rid of dreams. The dreams are our recycled uh, feelings and emotions and like pre thoughts, inclinations. So if you pay attention to those and don't just relegate it to the shadow realm in a big chunk of time, 8 hours, to just forget that that's going on and then recycle it. Um, I don't know. Not paying attention to that seems like a recipe for death. Um, Instant death. You don't even realize that you're alive. You don't pay attention to your own brain, huh? Trying to tell you a message? Hmm. Well, that sounds smart. That sounds like what God wants. The intelligent man doesn't pay attention to what's going on in his most immediate surrounding his body. Don't pay attention to that body. It's evil, and it's in the material world. Only pay attention to spirit somehow without listening to the container of the spirit that you're in. Hmm. Basically, in every tradition, they will set up a evil demon who is the most abominable, and he has double horns and a pitchfork or a trident. He's outside of society. He's an outcast, and the Coca-Cola company did something weird with him, and they made him a mascot for buying more things for kids. But he's this fellow that only exists in dreams, or he's the dreamer. Um, he's hated and feared. He's hated and feared by everybody. Covers himself in ash and lives in the cremation ground. And what is it about this guy? And why does he have his trident? Why does he lie down? Right. See what happens when you lie down at night. And let me think of a. You have to think of a clever way to get around the sensors that's in everyone's mind to illustrate this. You're holding your pitchfork at night, right? You understand? These devils are holding their pitchfork at night, like ancient Chem. You understand? These Homo erectus are at night, right? They're not having these attacks by succubi. No, they've gone past that. Um, these fellows are having sort of a going out of their body. You understand? That's the heterodox. That is the witches who must be killed. These little demons and devils with their pitchforks, with their libido, are using their energy to leave their body and fly around. We must get that under control. Because when you can go anywhere outside your body, then you don't need us to tell you that you're bad and awful. And you're just bad and awful and kill those guys. They stand outside. We hear them at night and they're in a pit. I wonder why they do that. Since the days of Cain and Abel, they would go outside and they would live in these caves. That's our enemy. These men who live in caves. And we hear them at night. Howlers. They're always howling. I hear them just screaming their head off. Is that what a strong person does or what a weak person does? This is a real question. Um, is that is that the morally superior stance to stand outside of society and scream at them in a hole? Aren't you just lending power to the people? I don't know. So I'm genuinely asking. Um, if you have a conscious mind and you're not just reading the teleprompt of this, which I don't permit, and stop um, spying on me. This is what the unfortunate side effect of this internet age is that you kind of want to spill your guts to everybody, but the only person listening, there's not somebody on the other line observing you anymore. It's just all picked up, and so there's really nobody paying attention, and the message never really gets to the intended audience. Um, Unless you pay, of course, and then you won't be allowed to say whatever you want, of course. So that's really annoying, and I think a lot of it comes down to self-censoring. Um, but so there you go. That's the dreaming topic for what I have to say right now.